smartest thing that Pepsi ever did was finally admit that they couldn't be Coke. Stick with me on this. So the rivalry between Coca-Cola and Pepsi is one of the most famous brand battles ever. See, for the longest time, Pepsi tried to position itself as better than Coke. Bigger, smarter, a healthier choice. They literally ran ads saying this product doesn't have this, but Coke does. They were obsessed with winning that #1 spot. Meanwhile, Coke over here wasn't trying to prove that they were better. They were trying to prove that they were the drink for family gatherings, good times, hot summer days, and even Christmas. And that's a big reason why they stayed #1. But then something changed. In the 80s, Pepsi stopped trying to out-Coke Coke, and they leaned into a different idea, the Pepsi generation. It was younger, it was edgier, it was more fun. They used celebrities, it was a lifestyle brand. See, they had finally accepted that they weren't going to beat Coke, so they settled for the #2 spot. And that's when the brand really took off. The moment that they accepted that role, they stopped wasting money trying to convert Coke loyalists and started building an audience that actually cared about them. But the real genius here is that they used Coke's spotlight. They accepted being in Coke's shadow, just like Scottie Pippen with Michael Jordan. See, you only remember Pippen because of Jordan. It's the same thing here. You remember Pepsi because of Coke. And in brand strategy, this is called an against position, where you basically use the strengths and weaknesses of the #1 leader in the category to carve out a space for yourself. And in this case, Pepsi fully embraced being the #2 choice. Even recently with the Steve Carell ad, you know when you're at a restaurant and you ask for a Coke and then the server says, "Is Pepsi okay?"
I'll take a Coke.
Is Pepsi okay?
Is Pepsi okay? Is Pepsi okay?
See, they aren't trying to fight the joke anymore. They are just owning it. And the lesson here is sometimes stealing a bit of the limelight is a way better strategy than trying to defeat the giant. So now you know. Follow for more branding.